Let's talk about career preparation. Imagine you have 6 weeks to figure out what to do with your life. I would encourage you to take a step back, take this next 6 weeks with us and explore what it takes to have direction, know where you're headed, and then seek to prepare for that destination. This would be for 6th to 12th graders. So we have a 6-week platform that you can sign up for using our link in the description section. My name is Amos Tarfa, Amos the Math Guy. I teach ACT, SAT preparation. I also love talking about career prep and helping people have direction for life. I write math programs and I help people to learn and love mathematics. That's a little bit about my background. We could talk about my career destination and not destination, but how I got to where I am in a different video. But in this particular video, I want to talk to you about 6 weeks of career preparation. Every middle school and high school in America needs this course because they're being told in a cultural landscape that they don't need to make a decision about where they're headed. But that's not a good idea. That's quite inefficient. And therefore, we have some of them who end up in college, change their majors multiple times. Some of them graduate, still not sure if they want to do that. Why don't you just take time, be intentional about 6 weeks to figure out where you're headed in life? How can you know that in 6th grade? Well, think about it. What is your skill set? What do you love to do? What do you love to do even when you're tired? What brings you joy? For some kids, it's math. If you love math that much and you love tinkering with things, we kind of know one direction that you should explore. That's engineering. But maybe you love people a lot and you love helping people feel better. Well, maybe we should think about medicine and so on and so forth. Start with the direction in mind. You can always pivot, but you know what? Many countries of the world, you actually need to know what you want to do with your life by 16. That's like standard in Nigeria, in England, in Singapore. So then your question becomes, why is America using its system? Is it working? Not at all. Look at the student loan crisis problem. Do you know that some of that could be reduced by people just knowing if they should have even gone to college in the first place? So we need to have a direction for life first. Then we need to ask, what do I need to do to get to that destination? And then we go take the test we need to take to go to that specific place that would help you with your destination. But it goes back to vision. The Bible talks about vision and the importance of that, right? People perish for lack of vision. And so it's important that we help people to have a vision for their lives. And my course is for 6th to 12th graders, but of course there's different tasks, projects, assignments for these people depending on where they're at in their journey. If you're a 12th grader, for example, I'll tell you to make sure that you're job shadowing regularly. Job shadow here, job shadow there. See if you like those different fields that you're job shadowing. Write about it. Talk to someone about it. If you're in 6th grade, you might just be doing more research and talking to your parents about it. And that's fine. But from 6th to 12th grade, we should be talking about this. We have an ACT and SAT course people can take. And this course goes along with the ACT and the SAT course. So let's use an example today to describe what career preparation can look like for the 21st century. So we have 6-week course. The first thing is general career prep. We need to just talk about general career prep. Do you know where you're headed? If your answer is yes and it's engineering, we have a different conversation. But let's say you click on that and say, yes, general career prep. Then we take the Career Planning for Teens book and we dissect it. And we talk about the different things that you should keep in mind. We talk about clusters. What are some of the different clusters? What are your hobbies? Do you like talking about financial security and finance? Do you like talking about sports? Do you like talking about chemistry and math? Do you like talking about carpentry, architecture, engineering? What are the things you love? Let's explore that in the first week. Let's just explore. Write a little essay about your skill set. That's number one. Now let's assume, in this video I'm going to take a certain direction, but please know that there's many directions we can go on. But let's just take one example. So let's say you decide I want to go into the STEM fields. Well, first of all, make sure you're taking Counting to Calculus. I have a book that covers the topics in Counting to Calculus. I have a video course. So make sure you're doing that. Why? Because your math needs to be solid if you're going into the STEM fields. And we have those resources for you. Please reach out to amosthemathguy.com or email me at amosthemathguy@gmail.com. So you want to go into STEM fields, make sure your math is intact. Then, let's say you want to go into engineering, which is the E for STEM, right? Very specific. Okay, well now we know you need Calc 1, Calc 2, Calc 3, differential equations, linear algebra, statistics, discrete math. We know you need all those, and we have those for you through dual enrollment. We have most of them. We have 21 math credits you can get. Okay, so reach out to amosthemathguy@gmail.com. So we help you begin to get those credits while you're in high school, so that when you graduate high school, you're not taking Calc 1 at a college because you already did it. So engineering, but let's say you want to go into electrical engineering. You love tinkering with things. You like computers. You like coding. Okay, electrical engineering might be for you. So then start looking at the IEEE. Start talking to electrical engineers. And then maybe you like computer and electrical engineering specifically because electrical engineering has different branches. That's great. And then chips and phones and computers and so on are the thing you like. Well, spend some time there. Hang out with learning how to build better systems and write code. Learn your Python, learn HTML. See how we've worked our way down to a specific career path, and we can now spend some time getting ahead of the game. So let's say you want to go to MIT to study this. Great. We know what you want to study. We know what you're passionate about. How do we get you ahead of the game? That's what this course is about. That's what we're trying to help American students do. We need to disrupt the American education mindset that says you don't need to choose a career till college. That's not a good idea. You need to choose your career path while you're still in middle school, high school, so that you can invest time to grow the skills that will get you ahead of the game. That's how you get ahead of the game in your career world. Let me know if you have any questions. And by the way, this is a guaranteed way out of poverty. If you go this route, you can't be poor. You just cannot be poor. This is one way to break the cycle of poverty. Become an electrical engineer. Become an engineer. You will have opportunities. Especially being an electrical engineer or chemical engineer or petroleum engineer in certain sectors of society. As long as you're willing to move, as long as you're open to that, you will be just fine. So please, this is a guaranteed way out of poverty. Career preparation and planning and mentoring will get you to this destination. We're going to release a series of videos. We just did one with an electrical engineer. We're going to do it with all the different branches of engineering. Send in your questions. I'll pass it on to the people. We're going to interview someone from every branch. We've done mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and petroleum engineering. We're going to do more. And then we're going to do it for doctors of different kinds. And we're going to do it for economists and teachers. And the goal is we have a database of all these videos that you can keep watching to think about, do I want to go into that field? Maybe not. Maybe that's why we're doing this. And we're excited to do it. Reach out if you have any questions. Subscribe to our channel where we're going to be focusing on helping you to become who God has created you to be, to use the gifts that He's given you to be a blessing to those around. Let me know if you have any questions. This is Amos the Math Guy on our Learning Institute for Excellence channel and platform. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care and have a blessed day.